Hey folks, welcome to Hayden Me Grilling. Now today, we're gonna be firing up the smoker for some ribs, and I'm excited because this will be the first time my daughter's on the way here. It'll be the first time she's had my ribs. But also, when you guys see this, it will be tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the 4th of July. So let me go on and say now, happy 4th of July. I hope you guys had a great 4th. You know, celebrated responsibly and safely. And let's get started. All right, folks, so I went ahead and pulled the membrane off all these, but this rack right here, they're all pretty well squared up. But this rack here, I'm gonna treat this cook because I got a barbecue competition coming up. And what month is that? September. No, November. And so I kind of want to do like I want to treat these ribs here like it's the real deal. But anyways, I should have sharpened my knife before I got started, but I just kind of want to square that up. You can either set that to the side, throw it on the smoker, or you can just throw it away. All right, now we're gonna come in with our mustard binder. You can use whatever you want. I promise you, you will not taste mustard. All right, so we're gonna do something just a little bit different on our seasonings. We're still gonna triple layer it like I always do. But for my first layer, I'm gonna come in with that garlic jalapeno. Now it's not gonna be spicy, but it's just gonna give it a little something there on the very back end of the bite. All right. Now this is what's gonna be different on this. My second layer, I'm gonna come in with that infidel. We're gonna sprinkle this on. We're not going super heavy because we got one more layer of seasoning to put on. And next, for our third layer, we're gonna come in with the Heath Riles honey rub. We're just gonna, now what this honey rub's gonna do, folks, it's gonna give the meat that beautiful color, kind of like a rich mahogany flavor or color to it. And we all like that rich mahogany color. All right, so now we got our seasonings in here. We're gonna come in, we're gonna kind of pat those seasonings in. Again, you do not wanna rub. All right, so we got our ribs seasoned up. We're gonna let them sit there. Look at that beautiful color on them. We're gonna let them sweat, draw in that seasoning. I wanna get our smoker fired up, our Z-Grills pellet smoker, to 275 degrees. All right, folks, we just got these on the smoker, and I got them positioned like that because here recently, after 4 years of having this smoker, I finally did the old toast test, and this right here is my cooler sections of the smoker. So I'm gonna put them right there. We're gonna check them in 1 hour. I'm sorry, folks, I don't know why I said 1 hour. We're gonna check on them in 1 hour and 45 minutes. So we've been at it 1 hour and 45 minutes. We're gonna give the old test here. Okay, see how that's coming off on my glove? We're gonna let them go for another 20 minutes. It's been 2.5 hours. We're gonna give it that old smear test. Very, very little coming off on my glove. So we're gonna get these in the house for the next step. As I said in the intro, I'm prepping these ribs. It's gonna be a great 4th of July cook, but also I'm doing things a little different. Trying to make my ribs better for this upcoming competition in November. So we're trying the old Heath Riles butter bath. I've never tried it, so let's mix it. Now this bag should be enough for 8 slabs of ribs. We got 3, but it's a resealable pack, so you can use what you need. But we're gonna take a 1/4 cup of seasoning, add it into a bowl or a container. Now if you had like a shaker bottle that you used to work out with, that would be great right here. Next, we're gonna add 3/4 cup of water. Now you can use apple juice, and I thought we had some apple juice here. That's what I was going to use. But we're just gonna go with water, 3/4 cup. Then once you get these components in here, you're just gonna shake it and mix it up really good. All right, so now we're gonna come in, we're gonna lay some of this honey rub down. All right, so we sprinkled some, we got enough aluminum foil here for each rack of ribs to have its own 2 sheets. But I sprinkled some Heath Riles honey rub down. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of pick these black burnt pieces off. But we laid our ribs down meat side down. All right, so now we got our ribs laid down, and I picked those little burnt pieces off. Now I'm gonna come back with some more of that honey rub. Not a lot, but just give some more seasoning right there on top of the rib. And then we're gonna follow that up by this butter bath. Now, so before, you know, I would lay my honey down, or my butter, my honey, the whole nine, but now that's all in one, that's in one mix. So we're gonna get our ribs wrapped up. Now what I do is I do 2 sheets of aluminum foil per rack. So that way, as the bones, as it continues to cook and the bones start poking through, they don't poke through our aluminum foil. So just get that down, 2 sheets. And I want to wrap them in such a way that it's going to be easy to get access to it here in a little bit. So they're wrapped back on the smoker, still at 275. We're going to check them in 1 hour, please. All right, so action. So come here. This is my daughter, Lila. Oh, you're here too. You're come on. And that's our friend Emma. They just got here. So we're excited. All right, y'all get out of the camera. But so now, yes. Now what we're gonna do. All right, so normally I've got my little sauce concoction that I mix. This is secret recipe. All right, Michael Jackson. But we don't have, or I thought I had more vinegar sauce, but I don't. We're screwing with the Killer Hogs barbecue sauce. We're just gonna brush it on. You don't wanna brush on a thick coating because it's gonna take longer for it to cure. But just get you a nice little thin layer going. All right, folks, so it is now time to slice these dudes up. Now, I inadvertently, accidentally, took these ribs higher than I wanted to. And they're just like, they're wanting to fall apart when I was picking them up. But I still think we got some pretty dang good looking ribs. Y'all make this hard.
Now we're doing the taste test. Okay. Wait, this isn't like actually a piece of meat.
That's not a rib. That's like meat that come off the rib.
Okay, you're right. Yeah. Okay, pick one up. I didn't pick one up. It's very good. Shout out Hayden B. Grilling. Do it.
Boom! 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 Hey folks, the ribs are very good. What did you think?
Very good.
Double.
Yeah.
They were very good. If I was doing this cook, a backyard style cook, which is what we were having today, 10 out of 10. But if you're going for more of the, you know, a little bit of a bite left on the bone, because they were falling apart when I was slicing into them. But I would say go maybe a little bit less than an hour before you start checking the internal temp after we had them wrapped. I ended up letting mine go to 212, 220, 210 to 212, which is higher than I wanted to go. But flavor profile, flavor was there. And so y'all check out the Heath Rawls line of seasonings, that Heath Rawls butter bath, but also the grill your asses off Infidel. And I can't say it without saying Infidel. But y'all please like, subscribe, and we'll see y'all later.